all my life. Been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life.
What's the deal, man? It's your boy Cooney and the band dog.
What's up, Miss your boy TriggaShadd, man? We back on Grind and Live.
Grind and live, you hear me?
Shit, it's time to buzz down these topics, man. Shit, today, we really gonna talk about how we gonna, you know what I'm saying, impact on changing the thought process, you know what I'm saying? Basically what reasons we got to do so and how we plan on doing so, you know what I'm saying, as ourselves, you know what I mean? Cooney, I'm gonna go and let you buzz down into it a little bit, tell them what's going on.
This more so like on some, I want to say some Malcolm X type shit, basically, you know what I'm saying? Because we more so, we not turning the cheek, you know what I'm saying? But we still trying to help the community get better, not go backwards. We're trying to go forward. If we keep going backwards and staying in the same spot or the same mentality, we're going to be fluffed off in this world and shit. That's just the blunt truth, you get what I mean? So at the end of the day, this is more so on some street activist shit. You get what I mean? Some more so this not about to be just a video show, but there's gonna be some more foot pressing. You get what I mean? We're gonna be in the streets talking to these people, man, talking to the more so the younger generation, letting them know that shit. The path that they're going, or if they wanna go do it smarter, you know, get what I mean? Nigga ain't trying to tell you what to do, but shit, let's bring everybody together. Let's get back to the strong structure. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we broken. We definitely is.
I like the way you said that street activist shit, cause I remember at one point, you remember I was damn near really on the phone with a lot of the niggas that I felt like I was real close to, you know what I'm saying, that actually get out here and step amongst the youth, you know what I'm saying, and try to walk them into the right direction, you know what I'm saying, cause it's like a lot of the times we go left when we see that we can go right, you know what I'm saying? But not even just like go left, it's just like that's all we be focused on doing, you know what I'm saying? At one point, like if somebody got their mindset on doing something that's exactly what they want to do, like you can't really too much change they mind process of that, you know what I'm saying? Because they stuck on that.
Exactly.
I feel like if you gave somebody options, if you gave somebody options and show them like, if you go this route, this is the outcome. But if you go this route, this is the outcome. You know what I mean? But you gave them three options. Would you think they'll still want to lean more to the left instead of going right, or would you think like we'll be able to help them generate to another level and take that turn at that point? Cause shit, now the way shit been going, it's like you say, like a lot of people don't have no positive influence. They just they go off what they see. They don't too much go off of what they didn't learn.
Yeah.
A lot of the time they don't even really try to learn, or they try to take the easy route, the shortcut. You know what I mean? They skip hella steps to get right there. And then when shit get all shaky and start falling apart, they be trying to figure out like, damn, what happened, where I go wrong at, you know what I mean? So I feel like the bigger picture is gonna be impacting people with that positive influence, but not even just that, but like getting out here and doing the groundwork, like the footwork, like you say, like pressing this shit to the world, because they're not gonna pick it up. It's like they're gonna miss it. A lot of the times, a lot of people miss the shit that's right there in front of them. You know what I'm saying? This shit just be crazy. It's like what you do next, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be the case right there. Like you said, well, what be the next step in that? You get what I mean? Motherfuckers be so stuck in one position, they don't want to change. They ain't never been out of the state that they've been in. You know what I'm saying? Niggas only lived in one state all their life, you know what I'm saying? Myself, shit, I done been in multiple states. I done seen different cultures, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be more easier for me to relate to somebody else that's from a whole different state than if somebody come to them, you know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like, more so like, all right, I know hella people from Texas. Let's just give it an example. I know hella people from Texas, you know what I'm saying? I know hella people from Kansas City. So I can relate to both.
Yeah.
But if I bring Texas to Kansas City, they not gonna relate to that. You get what I mean? Because they talk a certain way. The people that I hang around with, I ain't gonna say everybody. The people that I hang around with, they only know that one way and they ain't really been out. But some of my people though, they have been out of state, but they still stuck in that way. They ain't gonna change, you know what I'm saying? That's them, which is fine, but I'll be stuck in that same mentality though.
Right.
Why not wanna, all right, let me see what that about. Let me see, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's network.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Why block your network? You know what I'm saying? On some other stuff they ain't even got to, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even from there. Nah, for real though, you can't even think like that because you're gonna block your blessings.
Because I remember you were telling me about that time you was in Cali, cuz, and I almost got jumped.
Nah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I was from there. You know what I'm saying? But nigga had to get down though, and that's out of respect. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was a group of niggas. I was young nigga, but I'm trying to tell you, it was a group of niggas though. They were trying to get me, but shit, nigga fought. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga fought, they ain't even that was more of a respect. Like, he a little nigga, he gonna fight. He don't even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas trying to jump me. These niggas like 10 years older than me. I'm my mama. I'm a young nigga. These niggas like 10 years older than me. You know what I mean?
But they stuck in that mentality.
But they stuck in that mentality. Like, nigga, you not from here.
You're not from here.
You get what I mean? And I was big for my age. I ain't even look like, you know what I'm saying, the age that I was. I nigga about, I want to say about, 8, 9? You know what I'm saying? Niggas be niggas 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking like I'm about 12, 13. Yeah. You get what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not even that, niggas, I don't know.
Cause we was big as young niggas, cause like I see these young niggas now, cause these young niggas small. Like I don't know what it be, like these young niggas little, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if it's cause like we was getting into more shit, we was eating more, we wasn't running the streets as much as these young niggas nowadays, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like you see a difference between like these young niggas, like I drive past niggas that's in junior high and shit, and them niggas look like they fucking still at elementary. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we was going to school and shit, like nigga, we playing in Pee-wee and shit, this nigga just got facial hair. We like you niggas is supposed to be in junior high and shit, like y'all niggas tripping, like, bro. At the end of the day, cuz it's like you say, man, a lot of motherfuckers get stuck in that mentality. So it's like we gotta press to increase change. At one point, I see us stepping in the schools and talking to the youth. They're probably gonna have to have like scripts and shit wrote out because they're gonna be like, y'all can't cuss and shit to the kids. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck what they talking about. But at the end of the day, just know, you know what I'm saying? We preaching right from wrong, so
man,
you know,
definitely.
I get what they saying though.
Something I think that's overdue. That's overdue.
That's kind of what I was talking about too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying earlier, cause when I was saying like, I think now we got to start letting the youth inside the box, cause it's like, alright, so for instance, people be taking their kids to go see movies and shit, cause. No. At very young age, like my son, he 9. This nigga play Call of Duty, all that shit, knowing he's not supposed to do this shit. And then it's crazy because it's like, how do I stop him from playing Call of Duty when he playing Call of Duty at somebody else's house? It's like when we was playing San Andreas and we used to get bitched at by our mom and them because our big cousin and them used to let us play San Andreas, but they like out of one time out of the day, they done finally stopped and paid attention to what the fuck was going on San Andreas. It was like, y'all cut that shit off. Like, if it didn't come to that point, like, they wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying, too much cared about what the fuck. They just think like, they in there playing the game. But then they actually see what's going on and they be like, you know what, that shit overrated. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, what do you deem overrated when you got people that they letting their kids down there watch anything. They see anything. You know what I'm saying? They cuss in front of their kids. You know what I'm saying? They fight in front of their kids. You know what I mean? They smoke, drink, party, whatever in front of their kids nowadays. So it's like, what do you expecting for them to not even like just be on, but get into as they grow up and they get older?
Try.
Then a lot of people be trying to get on their ass about certain shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, how you gonna do that when it's like you basically being on some hypocritical ass shit? Like you doing the shit yourself.
Up in that.
Yeah, like in that environment. Now I'm not saying like motherfuckers gotta change and shit like that. Like, but at least like so like I remember like certain people, they used to be like, you know what I'm saying, they don't do certain shit in front of their kids. You know what I'm saying? And I always respected that. Like, niggas just don't do certain shit in front of their kids. Like, if niggas like, I'm not gonna scrap in front of my son, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want my son, I'm always telling my son to walk the tightrope and try not to fight niggas and get into it with this, and that, because I know the outcome of that shit or what that shit can bring. But then you turn around and get out and got your son with you scrapping all in the hood. That wouldn't even make sense. So, like, this shit just be crazy, because it's like, why is it that they fault the kids for certain shit that they do themselves? You know what I mean? And then like a lot, like you say, a lot of that shit be passed through. Like, okay, it was some shit on the TV earlier, and nigga was like, damn, mom, we can cuss in the house. And nigga was like, shit, y'all not kids no more? These niggas shit, 14, 15 years old.
Man, I say, I ain't even,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm still like, from my mom, if I do this flip over shit, I ain't even boost.
Now we know as kids then, like we on some respect for shit, like we don't really care. I remember when I used to smoke, my mom used to pull up and I'm smoking, I used to put my shit out. Like, I wouldn't even want my mama to see I'm out here smoking weed or smoking, you know what I'm saying, squares and shit, whatever, because all she gonna do is get on my ass anyway. She gonna nag about it, you know what I'm saying? She gonna say something that's not gonna be positive. But then later on, I come to find out oh, mama used to do this back in the day. Mama used to do that back in the day. Nigga did shit. At one point, it was a whole fucking hippie era. But now here it is, 2020. We see it coming around all over again. But they don't even see it like that. Yeah. They wouldn't even see it as like this a whole other hippie era. They legalizing weed in all different parts of the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when you think about it, like in Africa and shit and all this other shit, like this shit probably already legal. Been legal. But when you watch videos or movies and all this different kind of shit, they make it seem like niggas going to jail for having weed and all this shit. Man, they don't give a fuck about no weed and none of that shit over there. Man. They over here telling us how the pharmaceuticals and shit killing us.
Man, for real. You hear me?
How they been saying,
I ain't even think about that.
Hey, it's the motherfuckers
I ain't even think about that.
In the white lab coats and shit.
They sure do be trying to tell us about the pharmaceutical on me.
They be
I need to take these herbal motherfucking mess. Nah, for real.
Yeah, cause look, it's like I always like I had to get around somebody that had like a different culture and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was working with this dude. He was Nigerian, and he was telling me how it was like. He came over here to the United States thinking like this shit was gonna be easier over here, you know what I'm saying? Mm. He said, you get over here, nigga, it's damn near harder living over here than it is over there. He say shit like, you would think that, you know what I'm saying, this shit was a piece of cake over here, yeah. But the way shit ran over here, like, just the cost of living and all that shit, cause that shit hard. And he said he over here working to try to send money home and take care of his people and shit there. You know what I'm saying? And I be looking at that situation like, you gotta really be the backbone. You know what I'm saying? Of the family to do some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're sending their little brothers and sisters to college from a whole different state trying to manage this.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to manage what they got going on over here, you know what I'm saying? And that's really like that's motivation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's motivation. I think that'll be a way to grind. And when it come down to this shit, like if nobody understood just the grind process, I think it's like just moving your feet, man. A lot of people you can run in place.
Yeah.
But if you ain't making motion, you know what I'm saying, you're not too much doing nothing. If you're not moving forward, you're not doing nothing. We all gonna have setbacks. We all gonna run into bumps.
Running on the treadmill
in life. But at the same time, if you create them small goals and you push them hoes to go further, you know what I'm saying? It goes from small goals to bigger goals to even larger goals, you know what I'm saying? And then at one point, shit, you setting the bar, you might be achieving your dream. You never know.
Oh, for real.
But if you don't take the time to grind and get there, I don't think that shit gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? So bringing this platform to the youth and to just the community overall, especially the black community, I think that we're gonna be able to change a lot of the thought processes of the youth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to stand on what you said you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? There's no limit. Like, we used to listen to shit like Lil Wayne, Weezy, Sky's the Limit and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And now, like, the music that shifted, the whole shit that changed. Like, you only listening to certain shit now, you know what I'm saying? I think motherfuckers need to take the time and go back and listen to Zero and listen to Pimp C and Andre 3000 and J. Cole and all these, Kendrick Lamar and all these different rappers, even like motherfuckers like Kevin Gates and all them. Go back to when they were first trying to get on. They was in the grinding process. Mm-hmm. They was coming out with some of their hottest music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The rawest talent that they could press, they was pressing that. You know what I mean? And you still got some artists that's doing that shit today because they feel like that's only what they want to put out to the people. They only want to put out real music to the people, real hits. You know what I'm saying? But at one point, they was at the grinding process to where they was like, man, I want to show the people what I got. I want to show the people my talent. A lot of people got talent. A lot of people got gifts. You just got to figure out what's your gift and what's your talent. And once you figure that out, you press it. And once you press that motherfucker, you press it to the pop. You know what I'm saying? Because when it pop, shit, that motherfucker might take you up to the top.
Man, no, for real.
Though. You never know. Like, at one point, Jay-Z was saying, like, if you got the vision and you find somebody that got the money, shit, y'all gonna put it together and you might achieve your dream. You just never know. But if you already got the vision and you can find you a business partner, somebody that got the money, which will basically be like your lender or your investor, and you can get them to go over your business plan and show them exactly how this shit gonna work and how it'll play out. Your belief on doing that might just get you paid.
For real.
You might find yourself doing that shit for the rest of your life. And I really believe in shit like that. I believe that if you stay focused, you walk the tightrope, you know what I'm saying? And when I say tightrope, I mean just staying out the way. And basically trying to stay in your own lane, but not even just your own lane. Figure shit out for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be good at certain shit, so you gotta juggle. You gotta juggle the traits until you find out what's for you, and then once you figure that out, like, take advantage of that. And you know what I'm saying? Put your money up. Manage your money correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit that people can tap into and learn, but they don't really get into that. And I never really understood that shit, cause why you think motherfuckers like they got phones and they got access to the internet and shit, but they don't study. Like, I study business plans and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I figured out, like, oh, I wanted to get into real estate, I got online and I studied that shit, cause for hours. I would find myself up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, cause reading and writing business plans till this motherfucker came out correctly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Why would you think that motherfuckers wouldn't even just tap in? Cause Google the motherfucker.
Yeah, Google is a motherfucker. Motherfuckers they don't use the see. Like you said, something good could be right in front of a motherfucker and they still miss it. You know what I'm saying? this device right here, motherfucker, you hear me? So it could give you access to anything, but motherfuckers just want to be on social media rather than, you know what I'm saying, just tapping in. Niggas, when they say, oh, I'm done with school. I've been to school 10 years ago. I don't need to go back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why? Why have that thinking? Why not? Why you don't want to keep learning? You get what I mean? Why you don't want to keep learning? That's something that I never understood. Like, why you don't want to keep learning? I like learning about new shit. I don't know. That's just me. If it may be about animals or maybe about some motherfucking some documentaries on some motherfucking Nazi shit, like how they did shit and everything. It's some, like I said, I'm not one-minded. You know what I'm saying?
If a nigga ain't tapped in on no shit like that, them niggas weird, cuz. If a nigga ain't really just tapped in and tried to study the culture and what be going on, you know what I'm saying? That mean you don't think enough.
Yeah, nah, for real.
I don't think you don't think enough. Some people just don't want to learn.
Nah, for real.
I didn't heard of the times when people say, like, you know, you can't help people that just don't want help.
Yeah.
But that don't necessarily mean we gonna stop helping them.
Nah, for real.
I'm not gonna stop helping them. Nah, I wouldn't want nobody to give up on me, cuz. So shit. Real. The fuck I'm gonna give up on them for?
For real.
That wouldn't be fair.
Nah, that wouldn't.
That wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't. Nah, for real.
I'm not gonna sit there and watch another person throw their life away just because they feel like they ain't got it, or they got to believe that they stuck in a certain spot and they can't change their mind state or their mentality. Nah. You know, hell nah.
And a lot of people don't even think like that. That's
hell nah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are woke. You don't want to get it.
That's selfish. You know what I'm saying? That's selfish. Cause I done seen people. I done seen people turn their back on people, and then when them certain people decide, like, boom, they make it and they become successful, and like now they like bitter ass folks and shit. Like, they don't want to fuck with people. Mm-hmm. They don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Engage or be active with family members that they used to, you know what I'm saying, laugh and create memories and shit with no more because they turned their back on them the way they, you know what I'm saying, the way they did them, the way they betrayed them. Shit just is crazy nowadays. Mm-hmm. But now I think, like you say, cause motherfuckers need to start like paying attention to what's right in front of them and diving in, like taking the time to study that shit, like jump on that shit, like while you. Education is powerful, like, you know what I mean? Being a smart motherfucker is powerful, like, but I think, like, being able to access a phone and books and go to the library, because when you get in school, they give you books.
It's crazy you said that, cuz, hold on, cuz, hey, I don't give a damn, but at the end of the day, you know, libraries only make these kind of motherfucking cards. Yeah. Hey, nigga got a library card. I got two of them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no library card. You
either way, nigga go to the library. Hey, what they say?
Where my keys at? My shit probably on my keychain.
The way to what they say? The way to high knowledge from motherfuckers is where in the books, and motherfuckers don't even like to read. Cause I got library cards.
And they don't understand that's a process of learning. Like when I went to auto mechanic school, you know what I'm saying, I get to school and they give me books and a computer, and we online watching videos and shit, like, and reading out of books, and then we go out there and get hands on, and we basically walking ourselves through this shit, like, you know what I'm saying, teaching ourselves how to work on cars, you know what I'm saying? But they put us in groups. So they like, shit, y'all smart enough, nigga, y'all figured out. Yeah. But they giving us, like, you know, a walkthrough scenario thing. It's this shit called all data. And this shit for, like, anybody. You can get online and you can pay for this shit.
Oh, what'd you say, cuz?
All data.
All data.
You done heard that shit?
No, I ain't heard all data.
All right, so all data, basically, you get online, you sign up for like a membership shit. The shit expensive though, and you pay for the shit. Then when you pay for it, it's like it basically gives you the basic instructions on how to change any part out on your car. Cause like whatever, I'm talking about whatever it is, cause it's gonna walk you through from like A, B, C through whatever, and then 1, 2. Do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it don't matter if it's the starter, the alternator, pulling the fucking transmission, pulling the engine mounts. You know what I'm saying? So you can snatch the engine out that motherfucker, whatever, to changing out a headlight. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna show you exactly how to do it. And it's gonna show you pictures and instructions on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's only certain people that got access to this shit because only certain people know about this shit.
On everything.
You know what I'm saying?
On everything.
But
I ain't even know.
how much would you think it would probably save you to get online and buy this shit yearly around, if it's like $150 a year or $250 a year, to knowing how much it'll save you in the long run from labor and all this other shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can get right online and boom, here go my starter and where it's said, and I know how to pull it out because this motherfucker showing me the blueprint right here.
Yeah.
Now all I gotta do is go to it. I know how to read.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit showing me this the first bolt, this the second bolt, this the third bolt. This motherfucker only got 3 bolts on this motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Then it's telling me I gotta disconnect my battery and shit. It's giving me a 1 through 7 step process on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to get engaged in that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And some people just don't know about it.
They got a short extension, attention span.
Exactly. Some people just don't know about it. Some people don't want to learn. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, going through school and jumping into that showed me like, oh, this shit self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And then to learn like the shops is charging people $125 an hour for labor when it comes to like, you know, fucking with cars or working on cars and shit. Man, when you get out there and do that shit yourself in about 30 minutes to an hour, you be like, man, I was gonna go pay that person $300 and some dollars just to do this shit right here. Yeah. And it's simple, like it's a brake job. Like niggas be taxing niggas over the head for a brake job, and then you see them do the brakes in like 15 minutes, and niggas be like, man, ain't about a bitch? I could have did that shit myself. Shit, I could have went bought the tools and did that. You know what I'm saying? But then it get deeper. So it's like you gotta be willing to learn.
For real.
Nigga like me, I teach you. You come around me, if you don't know, I teach you. Cause I wouldn't want to know if you don't know, or if I don't know, you can show me how to do it. And then hopefully you showing me the right motherfucking way and not them saying the incorrect.
On everything.
And you showing me to the best of your knowledge on, you know what I'm saying? Now I know shit, like they say there's more than one way to skin a cat.
No.
I just seen people do shit totally different from somebody else because that's how they work for them.
No.
You can't tell nobody how to do their job if they get the job done.
Right. And it's still the right way.
You know what I'm saying? They just doing it their way.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at them for that.
And everything. Still coming to the same results.
Now a lot of people bump heads about that because they feel like that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm. But they're trying to make it a fact.
That's your opinion.
And people be forgetting about them opinions, man.
That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel about that. However you feel about that, that's how you feel about that. We can't change the way you feel about that. We can't try to change the thought process of how you think. You got to be willing to change on yourself, on your own. You got to be willing to learn for yourself.
Exactly.
We can't, you know what I'm saying? What they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink.
Exactly. I was thinking that like 15 minutes ago, okay? You already tapped on it.
Right. So like,
mama,
you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you just, some shit just is self-explanatory.
Nah, for real. And that's basically what this show about, you know what I'm saying? Really getting people to think, you know what I'm saying? Rather than just being simple-minded in one way, you know, you gotta expand your mind, because if you don't expand your mind, then you can't soak in new knowledge. And if you can't soak in new knowledge, what they gonna call it, a dead soul, you're already walking a dead soul, you just...
Crash them.
You hear me? You hear me? And I ain't even gonna say dead soul, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you still here, you still here. But I'll say, why be stuck in the same way when you know that if you got this new knowledge, you can probably add that to your life and make more money off of it, and then just making the money that you're making now.
Nah,
you know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
guys.
And that's just apply to everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what grind to live.
Nah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real. You gotta take them steps, man. You gotta take them steps. You can't be You can't be stuck in one spot, hoping some shit gonna come to you. You gotta put forth effort. You know what I'm saying? And just shit. You gotta roll with the punches and bunches, man. You gotta take them licks sometimes. You just gotta get down to the nitty and gritty to make that shit happen. If you're not willing to make that shit happen, you're not willing to advance to the next level, shit. You're not ready for the pain, man, because shit, for beauty shit, come pain.
Nah, for real.
Shit, it's gonna rain before the sunshine, and that's just how we feel about it.
For real.
It ain't no other way.